So hello everyone. Today we are going to see the basic overview tab of the HANA cockpit and the other tabs of the HANA. So if you can see my screen, so this is the overview tab of HANA, and so let's see how what are all things are there in the this tab. So very first is this operation status. So here you can see what all service has been started. If any issue with any service, then it will be highlighted over here. Then next is the system usage. So in this system usage, you can exactly see what is the system like development quality or any custom system, production system. So this is the same setting which we saw in the during installation we saw already. Then next to the start time of the first start service. So means when the first service has been started. So that time has been recorded over here. Then second is recently start service means whatever service has been started recently after that. For example, if you started HANA on the this 15 July and the recently started service is on today's date, which is second, which is 16th of July. So it will be showing as a on that timestamp. Distributed system. So this is applicable for the scale out HANA. Suppose if your HANA system is scale out, then it will show either it is distributed or not. So this system which we have is not scale out single host system, so that's why it is showing no. Then version you can see, this is the version which will be recorded over here like it is 2.0 SPS 5, so that's why it is showing that version. Then build time is a system build time, so whenever build time has been there, so that will be recorded over here. Then these are platform like which OSM we are using, so we are using SUSE Linux 15 SP3, so that is showing there. Then what is the kernel version of the OS? So this is my Linux kernel version. So it is showing that. And hardware manufacturer is nothing but our provider of hardware. So this is my GCP system on Google Cloud. So that's why it is showing Google. If you come at down, so here you can see use memory. So this is nothing but what is the use memory of your HANA database. So you will see three figures over here. So very first is use memory. So that is 5.22. Then peak use memory. So the second figure you can see on the screen 5.24. And allocation limit. So this is the global allocation limit which we have for the HANA. So this is nothing but your memory allocation limit or global allocation limit which we see. So that is 31.90. Then next to the resident memory. So just to show you difference, what is resident memory? So let me bring you to the one presentation. So here you can see. So the resident memory in this figure you can see resident memory is nothing but a memory which is used by the HANA and the OS and other programs. So that is resident memory actually. And what is physical memory? So physical memory is complete memory like whatever HANA is using, OS is using plus free memory. So this is the resident memory, and the figure you can see over here. Same again, we have three figures: database resident, total resident, and physical memory. So you can see over here. Next is CPU usage. So here you can monitor CPU usage. Again, it will show you the three figures like database CPU usage, then total CPU and maximum. So you can see maximum it has reached 100 maximum CPU and the total is currently 23. So this is the three figures. Then coming to right side, you can see alerts. So in this section, you can basically see the all alerts like we have one high priority alert, then one medium priority, and one low priority. So we are going to see the details of alert tab in alert tab also. So that we will be going to cover. Then next to the disk usage. So in disk usage, you can see, so you can actually monitor the disk usage. For example, um, data volume size, then total disk usage, total your disk size. So again, it will show you three figure. So data volume size is 7.20. Then total disk you can see 30 GB and total disk size is this much, which is 100 GB around. So this is basically all your OS related file system you can see. So here you can monitor in the single view. So this is the overview tab basically, and you will get to know about all status, what is going on in your HANA and how is the health. If you want to monitor, then it is very helpful. So this is the overview tab. So let's move to second tab. So second tab is landscape. So in this landscape, you can actually see the all details. So you can see these are sub tabs are there. First is service. So these are the services which are there in my HANA, and the names which are different names we have, like name server, we have compile server, and all those. Then when it is started, so here the start time will be get recorded. Again, CPU memory, there all the figures which will be showing over here. And here you can actually see use memory, peak use memory. Now on first tab we saw for complete database. Here you can see it is showing for your service only. For example, for my name server, so use memory is this much MB, then peak use memory is 4914. So this is peak use which went peak for some time, and this is current 4913. Then if you go right, so you can see allocation limit, again effective allocation limit, here you can monitor. Then physical memory, which is 32 GB, so it is showing over here. And SQL port, for example, for my this system SQL port is 39613. So these are all details you can see in the services tab. Then in the host tab, you can get the all actual host details, like the system has been installed on which host, what is a like host status, whether it is master or not. Now you can see this is my scale up system which is single host, so that's why it is showing master, like this is my actual master, and even my index server role is master. Suppose if I will have the scale out system or multiple node system, so here you can see master, slave. So those details you will be able to see over here. So this is all host details you can see over here. Next tab is redistribution. So basically redistribution is applicable for a scale out system. So I'm going to cover a detailed session on this, but just to explain you, so redistribution means suppose if you want to distribute data on different nodes, then you can use this redistribution feature. So as I said, I will cover the detailed video on this. Then system replication. So this is applicable for system replication. Suppose if you have enabled a system replication like disaster recovery, which is DR node, so all those details will be captured over here. So for system replication also, I am going to cover the detailed session. So in that video, I will show you how to configure system replication and how to use it effectively. So this is about the second main tab, which is landscape. So let's move to third one, which is alert. So alert is nothing but here you can see all the alerts. So what are the alerts? So basically, HANA database static server is there, so it keeps on monitoring your database, and it will throw the alerts if you have any issue. So for example, you can see, so my database is running with the overwrite log mode. So it is showing me that this is high priority alert. So this kind of alerts will be get captured over here. So you have option to use or see current alert or all alerts. For example, current alerts, if you will select, so all the current alerts it will show. And if you select all alerts, means what will it show? What it will show? It will basically show all alerts like yesterday, before 13 minutes, or last hour, last week. So history alerts also you can see if you choose this. So I will keep current alerts only. Then you can configure alerts also. For example, if you want to set up mail communication, or if you want mail alerts, then you can put all your SMTP settings over here. And if any alert comes, for example, low, medium, or high, so it will throw a email also. You can put details over here and you can configure it. Second tab here is threshold. So you can change the threshold. So whatever alerts we saw, correct, at the background, so it runs on threshold. For example, CPU reached on 80%, then it will generate the low priority alert or medium or high, depending upon your this setting. So threshold you can change from here. And the restore defaults is it will use default settings. So how to change? Suppose if I want to change this now 95 to 92, so I can do that. So just change 92. So now what will happen? Host physical memory usage. If it will reach 92%, then I will get a low priority alert. If it will reach 98, then high, then medium, and 100 is high. So this is how you can change the setting. Just click OK, and your threshold will get changed. So that is the configuration and filters. So filters is very simple. If you want to filter the alert, for example, I want to see only high priority alerts, then I can select high and OK. So it will show me only high. Well, this is how it works. So this filter button is useful in case of many alerts we have, and if you want to filter those alerts. So this is about the third tab, which is alerts. Summary also important. You can open here and you can see the summary. Suppose there are many alerts. If you want to see the alert summary, then you can see alerts in summary over here. So in this session, we covered total three tabs of HANA database administration from Studio, which is overview, landscape, and alert. So in next session, we will cover other um, other tabs. So stay tuned. So we are going to cover on this. So thank you.